I went to meet Dave Wilson, the director, at his company Blur, and I brought my son, who was 8 years old at the time, and after he showed us the whole project, my son turned to me and said, "Daddy, you are Bloodshot." The idea was to honor the spirit of Valiant comic books. And Valiant comic books was renegade in its day, and it was creating character superheroes that were flawed in a more relatable way. So the idea of making Bloodshot, we were trying to make a movie that was, it sounds crazy, but we were literally attempting to create a different spin on the superhero narrative and really attacking these themes like post-traumatic stress disorder and imagining how that plays with our concept of a superhero. To explore a character like Bloodshot that has been the victim of his mind being manipulated so deeply, to explore a character that is this killing machine and to uncover what drives him to be this killing machine. We think of him as this badass soldier that has this unique ability due to the nanites in his blood. But what's fascinating about the character is that he's motivated by something we'd all be motivated by, which is love. And what's tragic about the character is how love is manipulated. Playing a character that evokes fear and empathy is something that I felt was fascinating. I feel anyone can identify with feeling manipulated. I feel just, as we watch the news, in our daily lives, there's so many moments in our daily lives that we're feeling force-fed or we're feeling as though we're being manipulated. And that, I think, creates an interesting character. I was drawn to the idea of playing a character that had superhero-like powers, but also kind of embraces his post-traumatic stress disorder. This is a movie that plays to a wider audience because it does deal with kind of real issues and the idea of the forgotten soldier. I think there's something that we all are invested in. But I think it's dynamic, and I think it's such a clever movie. I remember Guy Pearce saying at one of our cast rehearsals that he was thankful that he had done Memento before doing this movie because this movie is such a mind twist. And I don't play movies. I don't make a lot of movies that really have that kind of mind twist that a Memento or films of that nature would play. I think people enjoy the movie.